Good morning here at 9 o'clock. You're watching Live Impact News on WCNC Charlotte. Thanks for downloading the app where you get this content for free. We want to start off this morning right now because you might have been with me last week where Sheriff Garry McFadden announced plans to reopen Jail North, the former juvenile detention center that has sat empty since 2022. It's a move, a direct response to the overcrowded conditions there at Mecklenburg County Detention Center in Uptown. The sheriff joining us right now here via Zoom as he is on the road. Sheriff, good morning to you. Thanks for taking the time.
Good morning. How are you all?
We're doing just fine. Thank you. I know you're busy this morning, but we're a week in now since you broke that news about Jail North. How are you feeling about the decision?
Well, the decision is a good decision because we don't have any space to put anyone else inside of the detention center. So it's a tough decision. It's going to be a strain, trying to hire 60, 70 people, 50, 60, 70 people, but then also making sure that we have the right people inside the detention center to help us. So far, the recruiting seems to be very good. And we're going to move forward with it. We're happy to do it. The staff is all on board. The chief deputy is doing his thing, so we're good.
All right. You texted me yesterday, said that you're also aware that there might be some critics out there. What's the state of play with that right now?
Well, I mean, everybody's going to criticize. It is easy for the critics to criticize us when not knowing all of the details. For instance, when we came on last week, that the population was 2,080. This morning is 2,085. And so we've been up and down, but it's still increasing. But also we have to understand that things contribute to the overcrowding of the detention center. Last week, on 2 days, we evicted over 200 people out of their homes. As of this morning, by 5 o'clock this afternoon, my deputies have probably evicted another 93 people out of their homes. So these people are going to be desperate. Father's going to do what they need to do for their children. Mother's going to need to do for their children. And so this may maybe lead to some crime, but we hope not. But we out of space. We're going to try to find the space, but the critics are going to criticize. They're going to say, well, why didn't you open it for the juveniles? Well, we've been at that table many, 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 many times. But we believe we're in a situation now that would be better for the city and the county.
Yeah, how do you respond to those saying that you can house both adults and juveniles at Jail North and you have the room for it there?
But everyone knows we have come to the table. We have a lot of people coming to the table with emotions. Emotions are great. I love emotions, but come with resources and funding. And that is what we did not receive. Everybody says that we should, which we should. We could, which we could. But you have to come with more than just emotions, comments, and criticism. A complete avenue pathway to reopen the juvenile detention center. We know that it can be done or it should have been done. We have the blueprint, but it just was not in the cards for many people. So we have to move on from that.
All right. So if you're able to open the Jail North by August, I believe is the goal. What's the next step here in getting that going? I know you still need to recruit at least 50 people there. And what does that do to the staffing at the main detention center?
Well, it also helps with the staffing at the main detention center because it decreased the population there. So we feel good about it. My staff is very energetic about it today. I'm happy to say that. We have people calling. I have emails each and every day of people saying, how can we help? Can I send my son, my daughter, my husband, my cousins? So we got that. We're also doing lateral transfer. Hate to take it anywhere from anyone else, but if someone wants to leave another agency and come to work for Mecklenburg County Sheriff's Office, the finest of the South, we'll be glad to have them. But, we don't want to hurt any other sheriff in that way. But we're just trying to recruit for our agency at the moment.
All right. And then you say you are on track for recruitment efforts and hope to get up to staff by when?
Hoping by the end of the summer or just say the end of July. We're going to be very aggressive. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm giving my staff 60 days. the whole month of June, whole month of July. And so August, we hope that we'll be right on track. As of now, we have adjusted some things. We look at our current staffing. And so we believe if there is not a lot of negativity coming from the public about the sheriff's office and support your sheriff's office, we think that we will be good.
All right, very good. Sheriff, I want to turn to something now that is on some communities, the immigrant communities, but really should be a public safety issue in the region. NBC News released this investigation that was done by Noticias Telemundo, documenting a sharp rise in people posing as fake ICE agents. And it's not even a distant problem. It happened in Greensboro, North Carolina. What do you know about this trend?
Well, it is a trend that has been going around for quite some time, which becomes a problem and become a safety problem. Because, all you need is an SUV, blacked out SUV. You can put letters on a jacket. You can buy a badge anywhere. And so you have to be very careful. But it is going to be a safety issue. And we hope that whoever is doing this will stop. Because not only is it a safety issue for the citizens, but the person who's creating this problem, you may get hurt. I hope that doesn't happen, but I would suggest that they cease these activities because someone can be hurt or killed. Let me say that.
Yeah, this case that happened in Greensboro, just a group of armed men went into this apartment just shouting ICE, ICE, and with the guns and robbing these guys. So, not being so far from Mecklenburg County, what is the message to our communities, our brown and black communities that might be already affected from what happened in Charlotte not too long ago?
Yeah, you have to be careful. You have to be vigilant. You have to be mindful of your surroundings and just be careful. Just like Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department has a unique badge. It's a hornet's nest. You can take a look at the badge if they say that they are from Charlotte area or Charlotte officers. Of course, the sheriff's star is the sheriff's star, but you have to be careful. Look out, call 911 if you believe that this is happening in your area or around your area, or call about suspicious vehicle and let law enforcement take their position in finding if these are actual law enforcement officers. But it's the climate that we live in. Scare tactics. That is what we do every day in America. It should stop, but we know that it's not. It's going to be, we have a very violent country at times, and we have people just doing things that they shouldn't be doing. But we believe that if the citizens are vigilant enough, we can decrease these kind of things.
And I haven't asked you in a while, your communications or any correspondence with ICE, has that been coming up to the surface at all recently?
We still have a great communication with our agents here. We have no problem with it. I'm always going to say October 1st, a letter, October 17th, we came to agreement, and so far that agreement is still being held to the T. We have no problems. I've got a call a couple of weeks ago, just a friendly call, just talk about what we're going to do in the future, if there is anything in the future. But no, we have great communication, so we don't have a problem. We don't have a problem with them as we had in the past, and I have to say that. And all it took is someone saying, let's have actual respect for law enforcement, and let's have communication, and that is what happened. It wasn't hard, and we hope that other entities and organizations and our lawmakers do the same thing.
Sheriff, you are on the road or headed out of town. Is there something that we should know about?
Well, there's a national convention about bringing law enforcement together for community engagement. We always talk about law enforcement and community, and so we're trying to build better bridges, a stronger connection between law enforcement and community. So there's a conference was held 3 years ago in Atlanta. I spoke at the conference there. I spoke at the conference in Chicago, and I'm speaking at the conference in Dallas. And we should know that we have one of the best agencies in the country, bar none. And so this is why we do all these presentations at these conventions, because we are a model to follow, but we also learn from a lot of the people that we come in contact. But because of what we're doing with our community engagement unit, it is outstanding. Believe it or not, and I love to say this, during COVID, we fed 42,000 meals during COVID. But, we don't know that our community engagement unit does all of this. We build beds for kids. We're going to open up a summer camp free for the kids. This summer. And so these are the things that we're trying to get other law enforcement officers and agencies to also implement to build that stronger bridge with the community. So we're going out there to speak for a couple of days and bring back some ideas and also leave some ideas.
All right, very good. Glad to hear it. Talking the talk and walking the walk. Sheriff Garry McFadden on his way out, and hopefully we'll touch base when you come back. Thank you for taking the time again to join us this morning.
Thank you so much.